What's up? This is FHabs once again, and this is Pokemon in pixel form. So last two times we did up to 101, which is ending at Electrode. So we're going to continue here with 102, which is Execute, the egg Pokemon, grass and psychic type, height is 1 foot 4 inches, weight is 5.5 pounds. Its 6 eggs converse using telepathy. They can quickly gather if they become separated. So we're going to go right, we're just going to do this really quickly. Go to 103, which is Executor, coconut Pokemon, grass psychic type, 6 foot 7 inches, 264.6 pounds. It is called the Walking Jungle. If a head grows too big, it falls off and becomes an Execute. That's a good way of reproducing. Alright, 104, Cubone, the lonely Pokemon, ground type, 1 foot 4 inches, 14.3 pounds. When it thinks of its dead mother, it cries. Its crying makes the skull it wears rattle hollowly. But I don't... Okay. I guess all Cubones have a dead mother. 105 is Marowak, the Bone Keeper Pokemon, ground type, 3 foot 3 inches, 99.2 pounds. From its birth, the savage Pokemon constantly holds bones. It is skilled in using them as weapons. Alright. Going right here to 106, which is Hitmonlee. The name based off of Bruce Lee, obviously. Kicking Pokemon, fighting type, 4 foot 11 inches. Weight is 109.8 pounds. Its legs can stretch double. First time foes are startled by its extensible reach. 107, Hitmonchan, based off Jackie Chan, obviously. Punching Pokemon, fighting type, 4 foot 7 inches, 110.7 pounds. The arm-twisting punches it throws pulverize even concrete. It rests after 3 minutes of fighting. So if you're going to bring a drawn-out battle, that's a good way to defeat it. 108 is Lickitung, licking Pokemon, normal type, 3 foot 11 inches, 144.4 pounds. When it extends its over 6 foot long tongue, its tail quivers. There is a possibility they are connected. Makes sense, I guess. 109, Coughing, poison gas Pokemon, poison type, height is 2 feet, weight is 2.2 pounds. Lighter than air, gases in its body keep it aloft. The gases not only smell, they are also explosive. Alright. 110, Wheezing. Poison gas Pokemon, poison type, 3 feet, 11 inches, 20.9 pounds. It grows by feeding on gases released by garbage. Though very rare, triplets have been found. So I guess that little ball there that doesn't have a face could be a face in some cases. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, 111, Rhyhorn, spikes Pokemon, ground rock type, 3 feet 3 inches, 253.5 pounds. Its powerful tackle can destroy anything. However, it is too slow-witted to help people work. Oh, great. So there's all this power and it can't do shit with it. Well, any good thing. Any good shit. Alright, 112 is Rhydon, the drill Pokemon, ground rock type, 6 foot 3 inches, 264.6 pounds. Standing on its hind legs freed its forelegs and made it smarter. It is very forgetful, however, like an elephant, I guess. I don't know, I forget the phrase. Is elephants supposed to remember or not remember? I don't know. I forget what the elephant remembered, whatever. Anyway. 113, Chansey, egg Pokemon, normal type. Height is 3 foot 7 inches, weight is 76.3 pounds. A kindly Pokemon that lays highly nutritious eggs and shares them with injured people or Pokemon. That is why it works with Nurse Joy in Poke Centers. Alright, going to 114, which is Tangela, the vine Pokemon, grass type. Height is 3 feet 3 inches, weight is 77.2 pounds. The blue vines shrouding its body are covered in a growth of fine hair. It is known to be ticklish. Okay. I wonder who found that out. Alright, number 115, Kangaskhan, the parent Pokemon. Normal type. Height is 7 foot 3 inches. Weight is 176.4 pounds. It raises its offspring in its belly. Offspring, I just said offspring. Offspring in its belly pouch. It lets the baby out to play only when it feels safe. All Kangaskhan are female. Don't know how it works, but that is apparently what is going on. Alright. 116, Horsey, dragon Pokemon, water type, 1 foot 4 inches, weight is 17.6 pounds. It makes its nest in the shade of corals. If it senses danger, it spits murky ink and flees. Right, moving on to 117, which is Seadra, dragon Pokemon, water type, Alright, height is 3 feet 11 inches, weight is 51.1 pounds, 55.1 pounds, sorry. Its spines provide protections. Its fin and bones are prized as traditional medicine and ingredients. Alright, so Goldeen here is the goldfish Pokemon, 118. Water type, 2 feet, 33.1 pounds. Though it appears very elegant when swimming with its fins unfurled, it can jab powerfully with its horn. Alright, this is 119. This is Seeking, the goldfish Pokemon. Water type, 4 feet 3 inches. Weight is 86.0 pounds. In autumn, its body becomes more fatty in preparing to propose to a mate. It takes on beautiful colors. Alright, over here, 120, Staryu, star-shaped Pokemon. Water type, 2 feet 7 inches. Weight is 76.1 pounds. If its body is torn, it can grow back if the red core remains. The core flashes at midnight. It's kind of cool. It's like a clock. It's like, is it midnight yet? Staryu flashes. Yes, it is. Alright. Number 121, Starmie, mysterious Pokemon. Water psychic type. Height is 3 foot 7 inches. Weight is 176.4 pounds. At the center of its body is a red core which sends mysterious radio signals into the night sky. Interesting. It's contacting ET or something. This is 122, Mr. Mime, the barrier Pokemon. Psychic type. 4 foot 3 pounds. Weight is 120.1 pounds. It shapes an invisible wall in midair by minutely vibrating its fingertips to stop molecules in the air. Wow. And here's a thought just because it was a mime. My dog is looking at me strangely right now. Alright, this is 123. This is Scyther, the Mantis Pokemon. It's a bug flying type. Height is 4 foot 11 inches. Weight is 123.5 pounds. The sharp scythes on its forearms become increasingly sharp by cutting through hard objects. Okay, this is 124. This is Jinx, the human-shaped Pokemon. Ice psychic type. Height is 4 feet 7 inches. Weight is 89.5 pounds. Its cries sound like human speech. However, it is impossible to tell what it is trying to say. Also, I overheard a conversation where somebody called Jinx looks like a transvestite. I kind of see what they mean, but still. That's kind of weird. Alright, 125, Electabuzz, electric Pokemon, electric type. 3 foot 7 inches, 66.1 pounds. Thought it would be bigger than that, but apparently not. It windmills its arms to slightly boost its punches. Foes have been known to escape in the meantime. That sucks for it. 126, Magmar, Spitfire Pokemon, fire type. 4 foot 3 inches, weight is 98.1 pounds. When it breathes deeply, heat waves form around its body, making it hard to see clearly. Alright, continuing on, 127, which is Pinsir, the stag beetle Pokemon. Bug type, 4 feet 11 inches, 121.3 pounds. It grips prey with its pincers until the prey is torn in half. What it can't tear, it tosses far. Once again, if Pokemon were real, we'd all be screwed. These guys could kill us instantly if they wanted to. 128, Tauros, wild bull Pokemon, normal type. Height 4 foot 7 inches, weight 194.9 pounds. Once it takes aim at its foe, it makes a headlong charge. It is famous for its violent nature. Alright, this is 129, Magikarp, the fish Pokemon. It's a water type, one of the most useless Pokemon in the world until it evolves. 2 feet 11 inches, 22.0 pounds. A Magikarp living for many years can leap a mountain using Splash. The move remains useless, though. Leap a mountain. Well, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe Splash would have a use in a future game. If they have to jump over a mountain. Anyway, this is 130, which is Gyarados, whatever you want to pronounce it. That's what it is. Atrocious Pokemon. Water flying type, not dragon, just flying. 21 feet 4 inches. 518.1 pound. So, once it begins to rampage, a Gyarados will burn everything down, even in a harsh storm. Yep, they're famous for being really, really angry. Alright, this is 131. This is Lapras, the transport Pokemon. Water and ice type. Height is 8 foot 2 inches. Weight is 485.0 pounds. It loves crossing the sea with people and Pokemon on its back. It understands human speech. Always can ride a Lapras. Alright, this is 132 Ditto, the transformed Pokemon, normal type, 1 foot, 8.8 pounds. It has the ability to reconstitute its entire cellular structure to transform into whatever it sees. Even, like, inanimate objects. This is 133 Eevee, the evolution Pokemon, which is why it's called Eevee. Normal type, 1 foot tall, 14.3 pounds. It's a cute little dog Pokemon. Because its genetic makeup is irregular, it quickly changes its form due to a variety of causes. First variety is a water stone, which evolves it into Vaporeon. Obviously, all the Eevee evolutions end in Eon and have something to do with their type in front of that. So Vapor, like water vapor. So this is water type, the Bubble Jet Pokemon. 3 feet 3 inches, 63.9 pounds. Its cell composition is similar to water molecules. As a result, it can melt away into water. This is Jolteon, Jolts being electricity affiliated. Lightning Pokemon, electric type, 2 feet 7 inches tall, 54.0 pounds. If agitated, it uses electricity to straighten out its fur and launch it in small bunches. This is Flareon, Flare in fire. It's the flame Pokemon, fire type, 2 feet 11 inches, 55.1 pounds. Inhaled air is heated in the flame sac in its body to an intense fire over 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Huh. Continue on to 137. This is Porygon, virtual Pokemon, kind of play on Polygon, I guess. Normal type Pokemon, 2 feet 7 inches, 80.5 pounds. A man-made Pokemon creating using advanced scientific means. It can move freely in cyberspace. So it's not the only man-made Pokemon. And we'll get to that later. Alright, so this is 138, which is Ammonite. This is a Spiral Pokemon, a rock water type, 1 foot 4 inches, 16.5 pounds. A Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil using modern science. It swam in ancient seas. 139, which is Amistar, Spiral Pokemon. It's rock water type. Height is 3 foot 3 inches. Weight is 77.2 pounds. It is thought that this Pokemon became extinct because its spiral shell grew too large. That makes no sense whatsoever. They should just get a new shell. Alright, moving on to Kabuto. 140 Shellfish Pokemon. Not selfish, shellfish. Rock water type, 1 foot 8 inches, 25.4 pounds. It is thought to have inhabited beaches 300 million years ago. It is protected by a stiff shell. Going on to the evolved form, Kabutops, shellfish Pokemon, rock water type. Height is 4 foot 3 inches, weight is 89.3 pounds. It is thought that this Pokemon came onto land because its prey adapted to life on land. So it's going after its prey, makes sense. Alright, 142 Aerodactyl, fossil Pokemon, rock flying type. Height is 5 foot 11 inches, weight is 130.1 pounds. A Pokemon that roamed the skies in the dinosaur era. Its teeth are like saw blades. Alright, now I'm just going to say that all Pokemon up until now have been the inventory sprites, but I was having trouble finding a Snorlax one, so I think I'm missing a piece. See if I can do this without an actual screen. There we go. Alright, that's better. So this is Snorlax 143. This is Sleeping Pokemon. This is actually the sprite that's on the ground in the game where you have to wake it up. So it's a normal type, 6 foot 11 inches, 1,014.1 pounds. It's a heavy guy. When its belly is full, it becomes too lethargic to even lift a finger, so it is safe to bounce on its belly. Nice little trampoline for the kids, right here, Snorlax. Alright, going on to the start of Legendary Pokemon. Sorry. This is number 144. Freeze Pokemon, Ice and Flying. 5 feet 7 inches, not as tall as I'd think. Weight is 122.1 pounds. A legendary bird Pokemon. It can create blizzards by freezing moisture in the air. Alright, going on to 145. This is Zapdos. Electric Pokemon. Electric flying type, 5 foot 3 inches, 116.0 pounds. A legendary Pokemon that is said to live in thunderclouds. It freely controls lightning bolts. Alright, moving on to Moltres. 146. Flame Pokemon, Fire Flying, 6 foot 7 inches, 132.3 pounds. One of the legendary bird Pokemon has said that its appearance indicates the coming of spring. Alright. Going to 147, this is Dratini, the dragon Pokemon. It's dragon type. First dragon. I believe only dragon. Evolution form, too, as well. In the first generation. Height is 5 foot 11 inches. That is a lot. I guess that's its length, kind of, more than its height. Anyway, weight is 7.3 pounds. It is called the Mirage Pokemon because so few have seen it. Its shed skin has been found. Okay. Alright, this is number 148, which is Dragonair, the dragon Pokemon. It's a dragon type. A lot of dragon here. 13 feet 1 inch long, I'm going to say. 36.4 pounds. If its body takes on an aura, the weather changes instantly. It is said to live in seas and lakes. Going on to its evolution, final evolution. Dragonite, the dragon Pokemon. Dragon flying type, 7 feet 3 inches tall, 463.0 pounds. It is said to make its home somewhere in the sea. It guides crews of shipwrecks to shore. What a nice Pokemon. Going to the second man-made Pokemon, this is Mewtwo, a genetic Pokemon, psychic type, 6 feet 7 inches, 269.0 pounds. A Pokemon created by recombining Mew's genes. It's said to have the most savage heart among Pokemon. It has a really sad life. If you saw the movie, it was kind of cool. It was the first Pokemon movie ever made. First Pokemon movie I ever saw. 151, this is Mew, the new species Pokemon, psychic type. 1 foot 4 inches, 8.8 pounds. Because it can use all kinds of moves, many scientists believe Mew to be the ancestor of Pokemon. Of course, every legendary Pokemon basically in any of the games have to make some portion of the world. Whether it's time or space, or the Pokemon themselves, yada yada, or land or sea or air or whatever, seems to have created something. So that's all the Pokemon from the first generation. I don't know why Mew isn't before Mewtwo, since this is Mewtwo. I believe that should come after Mew, but whatever. So that is the first generation. Thanks guys for watching. I'll, I guess, start working on the second generation maybe? We'll see if I have time for it. Thanks for watching once again. Give me a thumb in the up direction if you like these videos. And come back for more Minecraft and other games. Goodbye.